Hi there, this is your friend Virendra dear. Because my habit is to meet you every morning and share some great thoughts which can really illuminate your life, which may be full of darkness of ignorance, indolence, thoughtlessness, and which is the root cause of all sorrow, grief and pain. So here it is the right topic to discuss the habits. Why I am available to you to serve today even in the raining day? Because this is my habit. My habit is to share with my viewers the wonderful thoughts which can really be a guide in your life to make you a very peaceful, happy and prosperous person. And today is the right topic to discuss habits. So let us define habits. You know, from all the poets, thinkers, authors, philosophers, scientists and psychologists, that a man is what he thinks all day long. Buddha said, we are what we think, all that we are arises with our thought we make the world. And James Allen studied everything and he also said, thought in the mind has made us. What we are by thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thought, pain comes to him as comes the wheel behind the ox. And if a man like you and me dwells in purity of thought, joy follows him as his own shadow. You see how happy I am always most of the time. Because I am sowing the seed of happiness in my mind. Here the universal, natural, spiritual laws of cause and effect come into action. The law of compensation come into action. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. Sowing and reaping. Giving and receiving. The law of karma comes into action. Beloved friends, my mind is always occupied that how I can be very useful to every citizen of the world and every creatures of the universe, so that they have their right to live in harmony, like the trees, stars, plants and suns and everything else. We are all creation of that infinite intelligence, the Almighty Father. Nobody has a right to interfere in their living their lives. We are all similar. So now the habit. So you understood, we are what we think. So let's decide what we want to become in life. So plant the seed of that thought. And what you think, the seed of thought you are putting in the mind, that sprouts, germinates, become plants and bear fruits and flowers and everything else. So if a man like me and you who are just great people who believe in peace, harmony for everyone, they always think like that, so they speak like that as I am speaking and they act like that. And if you repeatedly reaffirm such thoughts, then you continually, persistently behave in that manner. And that behavior become your habits. So habit is the creation of your thought. If you repeatedly, I tell you, many times, day and night occupy your mind with a particular thought, that thought become things. You know, everyone knows, truly thoughts are things and powerful things are that. Your thoughts are only becoming things. And that things is your habit. And as the great thinker and philosopher, the wisest man, Aristotle said, excellence is nothing, but it is the product of our thinking. Thinking, habits. Excellence is habits. Now it is up to you, my dear friend, decide what you want to become in life. You want to be a demon? Then think all negative thoughts like hatred, envy, jealousy, cynicism, greed, poverty, miseries, and every painful things in life. And then you can blame that you are doomed with all this negativity because some external force is acting against you. But remember it, you are the master of your fate and you are the captain of your soul. A man is just what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. So you are the creator of everything else. Nobody else is responsible. Now you can argue with me, no dear friends, fate, luck, destiny, has also a role to play. No, 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 no. You are a great human being, and your script was written by the greatest and the wisest and the most intelligent, infinite intelligence. You call it God, Allah, Bhagwan, whatsoever. He can never write a script bad for his offspring. We do not know what is that script. So we have really believe in that dominance of the Supreme God, Lord, Allah, and try to discover ourselves what is our destiny. And as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the spiritual laws tells us there is one direction where can smoothly sail into life, and there are all the directions blocked for us. Every person is born to be great and good, but he never strives, he never seeks, he never finds the right way, and he creates all the misery, sorrow, and grief in his life. So ultimately the man is the creator. You can say Omar Khayyam in his Kawait wrote, the moving finger, which is the meaning of luck or time or fate, what you say, the moving finger writes, and having writs moves on. Nor your all pity and wits can lure it back and erase half a line, nor your all tears can wipe a word of it. Beloved friends, that's correct. But every fate and destiny, time is in your favor, luck is in your favor, but you are the creator of your evils because of the evil thinking. Remember it is a thought. Thought become things. So thought ultimately is converted into your habits, and that controls your destiny, fate and everything else. And I remind you several times, God will never curse his offspring with negative suffering, sorrow, grief, pain, poverty, misery and all. Where there is a will, there is a way. If somebody is serious about getting what he wants in life, he will get it. But the doomed people, the miserable, indolent, thoughtless and ignorant people, they are always thinking negativity. That's why their destiny is negativity. And person like me, you, Jesus, Buddha, Vivekananda, Abraham Lincoln, Gandhi, Socrates, Alexander, Napoleon, all, of course sometimes they were contradictory, but they were all thinking the valiance, the victory, the greatness, the success, the peace, the prosperity for every mankind. So they become like that. Now ultimately I tell you, you are the creator of your destiny. Now you want to know what is luck, what is fate and what is destiny? This is the state of mind. The strong-minded person which is always believing that if he is really, genuinely believing the magical and very creative power of his faith, the faith is only going to create what he wants in life. So believing is believing in your genuine, creative, magical power of your faith. Faith is a state of mind which says that you will get what you believe if you really persevere and persist and strive for that. So everything is in your hand, brothers. So you can create your own fate, you can create your own destiny, and you can be great like anybody else. See how happy I am. It's raining. Torrential rain all around. But this is my habit. Habit to meet you visually, live every morning. I love it. Nothing gives me more pleasure than this. And don't blame the circumstances, the conditions outside. You are only responsible. You create your own conditions. You create your own environment by thinking such great thoughts. As one of the bravest and greatest and wise and smart person, George Bernard Shaw said, people blame their conditions, circumstances, what they are, but I do not believe in such conditions and circumstances. They are the only creator. The people who get into this world, they look out for the circumstances, conditions and the environment they want. If they don't find, they create it, they make it. This is true, man. This is true, man. And Benjamin Disraeli shared similar views. Everything will come to a man if he is ready for that. I brought myself by long meditation to the conviction that a human being with settled purpose must accomplish it because he is ready and willing to stake even his existence for the fulfillment of his desired dreams and aspirations. Now decide what is your dream, what is your desire, what is your goal. Positive, you will get it. Negative, you will be ruined. Poverty, misery, sorrow, griefs, all the negativity. And with this negativity, which is the most dominating, you will spoil the whole earth. That's why we have terrorists, the criminals, the villains, the evils, the demons. I pray you, beloved friends, you can become anytime bad if you harbor such evil thoughts. Nobody is permanently good, nobody is permanently great. It is the permanent, perennial, continual thinking in the right direction. And if you repeatedly think such great thoughts, that become your habit. And what my great friend Dr. Napoleon Hill said, cosmic habit force. If you keep on thinking good, great, nice, repeatedly, then the habits is really pinned down, anchored by the infinite intelligence God. That's why a great man is always a great man. Abraham Lincoln never thought of discriminating between man and woman, man and human being. All mankind are created equal. That's why Socrates, that's why Aristotle, that's why Alexander the Great, they were firmly believing in their personality of power, in their belief and conviction. The bravest, the smartest, the wisest people, because they always think like that. So summary, your thought only creates your world. So think always good, great, positive, creative, peace, love, non-violence, and you will get that. Everything is very simple. Cause and effect is the starting point. Giving and receiving, sowing and reaping, action and reaction, law of karma, law of compensation. Beloved friends, that's why William Ernest Stanley said, I am the master of my fate and I am the captain of my soul. Buddha also said, we become what we think about. All the philosophers unanimously agreed to this universal concept. Norman Vincent Peale said, we think negative, get negative results. We think positive, get positive results. You know, one of the greatest psychologists, William James said, what he said, you remember? It is we who create our life with our positive mental attitude. Attitude decides our altitude. Yes, by changing our attitudes, we can change the lifestyle of our future and destiny. God bless you. Be very happy. Be very creative. Be very thoughtful. Thank you.